Now here's Abigail as First Lady, and down here is John as President. These are the two portraits I mentioned to you by Gilbert Stuart, the originals of which are at the National Portrait Gallery. And between the two is John Quincy Adams, drop dead gorgeous, as rendered by the family friend, John Singleton Copley.
I think we're going to have a very busy season. We got a lot of calls over the winter. We opened up, our very first tour is actually a double tour, so it's a full tour and then some. We're splitting our first tour of the season, which is a good sign. I expect that in this economy we'll see a lot of local people again this year.
What do they ask most about John Adams or Abigail or the place here?
Well, interestingly, since the HBO series, they want to talk about what they saw on television, you know. But I think what really is remarkable is that when people come out to the park, what they want to experience is what they saw on television. So very often last year, people would get off the trolley and they would say, "Oh my gosh, I'm standing in the same spot where John Adams stood," you know. So they want to have the kind of experience and hear the story that they heard and saw on the HBO program last year. See, what you don't see in the movie really is this amazing collection of original furniture, artwork, and decorative arts. When people come to this house in particular, they're just, I think, you know, blown away by the quality and of this collection and the number of things we have. Everything belonged to the Adamses. So they want to talk about things that, you know, they might have belonged to John and Abigail, and find out about things that belong to later generations as well.
What are a few things in the house that really catch their fancy?
Well, I think one of the things that really moves people more than anything else is in John Adams's study. Not only do we have his desk, his French writing desk, but we have the chair where we believe he was sitting on July 4th, 1826, the golden anniversary of independence, when, you know, the ripe old age of nearly 91, he had what would be a fatal stroke, but whispered his final words, "Jefferson survives," not knowing that Jefferson had died earlier on that day, the anniversary of independence.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger and Gatehouse Media New England. For more coverage, go to patriotledger.com.